Hello everyone! Welcome to Messy Heart, where we dive deep into troubling accounts and messy relationships, hoping to provide support and advice to those who might seek it. Let's head into our first story. Listen carefully and give us your thoughts on the comments section. Story 1. My mother's husband keeps enforcing how I should be dressing and what I'm allowed to do, and I don't know how to get him to stop so that I can make my own decisions. How can I get him to relax and realize that it's my own life, not his? My mother and my father separated when I was about 5 years old. I still see my father a lot. I like him, and my parents are still nice to each other and like each other. They just didn't want to be married anymore. My mother and I lived by ourselves after that, and I'd stay with my father every couple of weeks, and I was happy with that. My father remarried when I was about 12, but I didn't mind. I like his wife, she's really nice and she doesn't have a problem with me. But I don't like my mother's husband. They met at work and started dating when I was 12. They got married when I was 15 and we moved into his house. I didn't want to do that, but my mother wanted to, so I didn't really have a choice. They had a baby a year after that, a boy, and he's a bit annoying, but alright. My mother is also kind of pregnant with another baby about 3 months. And although I love her, she doesn't listen to me about her husband. I think the first time my mother's husband started acting like this was when I was about 16. I was showing my mother a bikini that I wanted to buy because I was going to Greece with my friends in the summer after school, and my mother's husband came in, and when he saw it, he said that it was inappropriate and he would never allow his daughter to wear that in public. I said that it was a good thing I wasn't his daughter then. He yelled at my mother that she had raised a slutty little bitch, and while I was living in his house, I'm going to be fixing my behavior and attitude. My mother said at the time that she didn't have a problem with it and I could wear it if I wanted, but she stopped defending me like that after a while. I wasn't allowed to wear anything cropped or tight, I couldn't drink, I couldn't go out late, I couldn't even stay overnight with friends, so I missed out on lots of things. And my mother just let him and would just say it's because he cares about me or something. In some ways he did. He would help me with school and he'd let me have foods like ice cream when my mother doesn't, but he's still horrible. He doesn't hurt me. The only time he did was when he slapped me in the face because he wasn't letting me wear a dress I liked when I went out with my friends because it was inappropriate and would be asking for something to happen, and I said that maybe if he thinks it's inappropriate to other people, they should be better at controlling themselves. I told my mother, but like usual, she just said it's because he cares about me. I'm not even allowed to not wear a bra in the house. When it's literally my home, it's not like it's affecting anyone and it's way more comfortable. I know my father doesn't like him, but that doesn't really matter anymore because my mother has stopped listening to him at all. My mother's husband definitely doesn't like him. He's always saying horrible things about him and how my mother was stupid for even marrying him, and that his new wife is just a whore. Which she's not, she's really cool and really smart. I hate him and I hate living with him. I just want him to relax and not overreact to everything I want to do. I know I probably sound like I'm some kind of really inappropriate person, but I'm definitely not. I never dressed that badly, even though he acts like I did and he's reformed me or something. I'm not even really allowed to talk to my mother anymore privately because I used to talk to her in our language, which he doesn't understand because we're from different countries. He says it's rude and disrespectful to him, but he's the one who is too lazy to learn it. I just want to be able to make my own decisions, but when I say that, he says that I'm too young and I don't understand what's appropriate, and I don't know what to do about that. What piece of advice would you give to OP? Let us know down in the comments, and let's move on to our next story. Story 2. My fiancé had me arrested, not sure what to do at this point. We were having an argument on Sunday. She ran upstairs and started telling me how useless I was and how she's just using me. She also told me how everyone at the house hates me. I live with her and her family, or lived I guess now, but I don't think that part is true. Then after she said all of this, I told her to stop using my stuff, stop using my electronics, stop using my bed, all of that stuff. Then she jumped onto the bed and laid on her back saying no. So I gently slid my arms under her knees and her back and lifted her off the bed. She was gripping my shirt tight and I lowered her to the ground. At no point did I throw or shove her into the floor. I laid her down as though I was lowering her into another bed on the ground. She still had my shirt tightly gripped in her hands, so I gently undid them so that I didn't hurt her. Then she popped up again and tried to run back to the bed, and I blocked her with my arm. Once she realized she wasn't able to get back into the bed, she turned around and threw my record player onto the ground, and it fell apart. As I bent over to start picking it up, she was calling 911 with her watch. She accused me of pushing her, which I never did, and that her back hurt. And the police came and talked to both of us, and they arrested me because of her allegations, not because they found any evidence of what she was saying. But I guess in CA there only has to be an allegation for someone to get arrested. She even told them not to arrest me and that she didn't want to press charges. I don't think she knew that they would have to take me if they came to the house. So then I was handcuffed and thrown into the back of the car and taken to the local station, then transferred to the county jail a couple hours later. I'm still in shock, and I'm disassociating after everything I was put through inside and everything I saw/smelled. I got out late in the evening that same day. I don't know what to do anymore. I have no motivation to work/eat. All I want to do is sleep. I am currently staying with my parents, not sure what's going to happen. Share your thoughts with us, and let's move on to our next story. Story 3. My girlfriend is emotionally cheating on me. Any advice? My girlfriend 21F of 2 years has been emotionally cheating on me 21M for around 3 weeks. I accidentally found out by seeing her phone show his name and clicking on it. We are very open, show each other our phones if one asks without any worries. We are in college. She has 3 classes with this guy. He asked her on a date, and instead of, "No, I have a boyfriend," it was, "Sorry, I'm busy, but I wish I could go." He calls her pretty, and she loves it. She has been to his house to see his cats. Hopefully that's all. She met his mom there. They flirt in every class and will meet up outside of class. Send smiley faces and heart each other's messages. They have sent over 3,000 messages in less than a month. Good morning and night texts. How's your day? Just flirty and new relationship-like texts. She flipped out when I read these. She was begging me to stay, saying she will do anything and I'm the one. Till now, I really thought we were getting married and she was perfect. This happened last night, and I said I would try to stay with her, but told her I don't know if I can do it. I don't know how I'll trust her again. I asked why she did this, what I did wrong to not make her feel wanted enough. She said she just liked the attention. She promises it isn't me, but who knows? I know it seems cocky or arrogant, but I would like to say I am a pretty good boyfriend, and our relationship until now was really good. We resolved the fights we had fast with good communication. I guess what I'm here for is advice. Part of me wants to try to make it work because she was with me at my lows and helped me improve as a person so much, and part of me wants to never see her again. I do live with her and have lived with her for 2 years, young I know, and 2 roommates in her room that she never uses, so if we broke up I wouldn't have to share a room. Anyway, I'm just freaked out. I feel like I can't talk to my mom or my friends because they will hate her. I just want some advice or support. Very lonely. Do I just leave? I don't think I'm good enough to just forgive this. Sorry for the panic paragraphs. Anything would help. I feel disgusting. What would you do in this situation? Share your thoughts on the story as we dive into our next story. Story 4. My mother won't accept my relationship with my boyfriend. How do I make her see she's hurting me? I, 31F, have been together with my boyfriend, 34M, for 10 months now. This is the first time I'm in a serious relationship. I've always been close to my mother, 58F, so I told her after 1 month of dating that I met someone. Unfortunately, she was not happy at all. She was at first angry that I went on dates behind her back, and was afraid that I would be rushed into physical intimacy. She was suspicious because she didn't know my boyfriend but didn't want to meet him in case we split up. She first met him after 6 months of dating and forming her own opinion about him. She believes that he is controlling me because I spend more time with him and less with the family than before. She also heavily criticizes his looks. I thought the meeting would be a turning point, but it clearly hasn't been. She still can't say a good word about him. Everything he says or does, or what I mention about it, is wrong in some way or another. She won't mention him to other people. I feel invalidated in my relationship and my choices because of her behavior. I'm on edge when we're together because I'm afraid the insults will start coming. I tried expressing this to my mother, but she assumes a victim role and won't let me speak. I don't feel ready to burn all bridges yet and to go no contact. I'll target her. How do I make my mother see that she's hurting me with her behavior? How about that one? Let us have your thoughts and advice down in the comments section. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to check out our other videos and, as always, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Never forget that your smile is your best feature. Wear it proudly. See ya.